For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
Hey Brew Crew, a huge welcome to our channel, the meeting point for every passionate Milwaukee Brewers fan. I'm your host, and as always, I'm here to bring you the hottest and most exclusive news, straight from the inside of American Family Field. Before we dive into today's bombshell news, which will surely stir up our playoff expectations, I need to ask for your usual support. If you live and breathe Brewers, if you follow every pitch, every at-bat, and want to stay one step ahead with in-depth analysis and information you won't find anywhere else, then do this. Scroll down right now, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell. By doing so, you'll ensure you don't miss a single detail of our journey toward the World Series. Trust me, you'll want to be in the loop for what I have to share today. Now let's get down to business. The final stretch of the regular season was a true test for our hearts. We clinched the division, secured a bye in the first round of the playoffs, but at the same time, we've dealt with a series of injury scares and uncertainties, especially concerning crucial players. And the name on everyone's lips these past few days, creating a wave of apprehension, has been our all-star, the wall behind home plate, catcher William Contreras. Since September 26th, when he left the game with soreness in his left hand, the big question hanging in the air was, would our starting catcher be in optimal condition for the National League Division Series, NLDS? His absence would undoubtedly be a devastating blow to our aspirations. Contreras isn't just an elite defender. He's a cornerstone in the heart of our lineup, a leader on the field, and one of the most consistent players we've had over 162 games. We're talking about an athlete who, despite the extreme wear and tear of the catcher position, was on the field for 150 games. His regular season numbers speak for themselves. A slash line of 260, 355, 399, with 17 home runs, 76 RBIs, and a detail that showcases his versatility: 6 stolen bases. He scored 89 runs and hit 28 doubles. This isn't just offensive production. It's a representation of the energy and intelligence he brings to the game. The concern was legitimate. A hand injury for a catcher, who relies on it for both receiving pitches and hitting, can be extremely complicated. The uncertainty fueled speculation and left the Brew Crew on high alert. However, I have exclusive information, directly from reliable sources connected to the team, that will bring immense relief to all of us. On Tuesday afternoon, as the team returned to American Family Field for a light workout after a well-deserved day off, our manager, Pat Murphy, was asked about Contreras' situation, and his response was more than reassuring. It was a declaration of war against any doubt. According to Adam McCalvy of MLB.com, who has privileged access to the club, Murphy was emphatic in stating that after the medical staff reviewed the results of new tests on Contreras' left hand, there is absolutely no doubt about his availability for Game 1 of the NLDS on Saturday. Murphy's exact quote, which I was able to confirm with my sources, was, "You're not going to be able to keep William out. It doesn't matter what the scan says on this injury. He's going to play." This statement, my friends, is the personification of the warrior spirit we want to see in the playoffs. It shows not only the manager's confidence in the player, but also Contreras' own unwavering determination to be on the field at the most crucial moment of the season. This mentality is what separates good players from legends. The news that he will be ready for Saturday's game is possibly the best we could have received before the series begins. It completely changes the landscape. Having Contreras in the lineup from the first pitch of the postseason means we will have our full strength, both on defense, guiding our pitching staff, and on offense, where his presence commands respect and protects other key hitters. This positive update is a gigantic boost to the team's morale, and of course, to our entire fan base. The confirmation of William Contreras' presence in Game 1 of the NLDS is a game-changer, but the analysis needs to go beyond simple relief. We need to understand the strategic impact of this news and how it fits into the puzzle that Pat Murphy is assembling to face either the Chicago Cubs or the San Diego Padres. The bye we earned by winning the division has never been more crucial. These days off weren't just for rest. They were days of intensive treatment, re-evaluation, and recovery. The fact that Contreras had this time, from September 26th until this coming Saturday, to focus exclusively on his recovery without the pressure of daily games, was the ideal scenario. It allowed the inflammation to subside, and for him to undergo all necessary tests without being rushed, ensuring his return is not premature. Pat Murphy's statement wasn't just a bluff for the media. It was based on concrete medical data that gave the green light for our All-Stars return. Strategically, Contreras' presence stabilizes our entire game plan. Our pitchers, especially the starters who will begin the series, have immense chemistry and confidence in Contreras' work. He is a master of pitch framing, stealing strikes on borderline pitches like few others in the league. His ability to block pitches in the dirt is vital for keeping runners on base and preventing easy runs. On offense, his spot in the lineup, usually in the top three, creates a constant problem for opposing pitchers. He has patience at the plate, resulting in a high walk rate and an excellent on-base percentage, .355 OBP, while also possessing the power to change the score with a single swing. However, as we celebrate Contreras' return, we cannot ignore the other major cloud of uncertainty still hanging over us: the situation with our ace, Brandon Woodruff. The update on Contreras was a ray of sunshine, but the potential storm involving Woodruff still worries us. Having a healthy catcher is fundamental, but the effectiveness of our pitching staff could be seriously compromised without one of its pillars. The latest information on Woodruff is still vague, and the club is maintaining a strategic silence, which only increases the anxiety. The medical team is working against the clock, and the decision on his availability for the NLDS will likely be made at the last minute. This duality of news, the confirmation of Contreras, and the doubt about Woodruff, perfectly defines the drama of the playoffs. October baseball is about who can stay healthiest and who has the depth to overcome adversity. The positive news about William gives us a solid foundation to believe, but the Woodruff question reminds us that the battle will be arduous and unpredictable. We will need all the firepower available, and the combination of a healthy Contreras catching and a dominant Woodruff on the mound would be our dream scenario. For now, we have 50% of that scenario guaranteed, which is already a huge step up from what we feared just a few days ago. Analyzing it coolly, Contreras' confirmation for Game 1 is the most important domino that needed to fall in our favor. It injects confidence, stability, and leadership into the team at the exact moment we need it most. Now, the pressure shifts to other shoulders, and the responsibility is shared. With him on the field, the game's dynamic changes, and our chances of advancing to the next round increase exponentially. Now I want to hear from you, the Brew crew. How did you receive this news about William Contreras? Was the relief as great for you as it was for me? And more importantly, how do you think the potential absence of Brandon Woodruff impacts our chances, even with Contreras back? Leave your comments below. Let's debate this situation. Thanks for watching. For more exclusive news, detailed analysis, and real-time updates on the Brewers, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. The road through October is long, and I'll be here every step of the way, bringing it all to you. Let's go, Brew Crew!